Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from Istanbul, Turkey. So we are looking down for our next session. Today we are here at 8 in the PM. It's dark, we got the lights turned on, so we'll have a beautiful look. We're looking down at the terminal here with, from the right will be terminal B, C, D, E and F all the way on your left. As with B, D, and F are the fingers, the end of the fingers there basically, and around the back on the left-hand side is terminal E and terminal C on the right-hand side, where you just see those little white things down there. And in the front here we have the north apron that we can see down here. And around the back, around the left-hand side, later on is Terminal G, the southeast apron, and the VIP general aviation area. That's all the way down there, around that area down there. And around that area down there, we have the Terminal A and the southwest terminal. And if we move around over here, we will see the cargo area where the cargo east is in the front, near closer to us. In the back is west, and down there for just 3 parking spots is south. And then all the way across is our tower from where we will be working from. And all the way up there is the apron number 1. So that'll give you the opportunity to get an idea on what we are really talking about. So today we have another interesting session there for you. And exactly like the last time, I'm going to use the same runway configurations, meaning that on your left-hand side you have 2 runways there. I'll be using the right-hand side, 34 right, for departures coming for terminal from Terminal West or the Apron 1 if there is any aircrafts there. Then everything on the other side, that is Cargo East and the Cargo South, and also from the Southwest Apron and A down the bottom. Left hand side will be going on to runway 35 left, and everything else from the main terminal, from the north apron, from the southeast apron, from the VIP area, if there is anything down there, that will all get off runway 36. So without further ado, we shall unpause, get our camera turned on, and I would like to say thank you for tuning in. Welcome to all you new subscribers. Welcome to all you silent viewers, and welcome to everyone in between.
Request pushback.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you will enjoy. So let's have a look and see if we've got everything organized here. Everything is turned on. Everything is working as well. So that is good news.
Ground, Air Algerie 6858 request pushback.
Azal 2506 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground,
Straight through the
pushback
terminal.
approved. Azal 2506 heavy. Ground, Velatri 29er request pushback.
Turkish 216 pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved. Turkish 216.
Air Algerie 6858 pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved. Air Algerie 6858.
Apollo 329er pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground,
So,
tree 6 pushback approved. Velatri 29er.
Busy,
Tower,
straight away.
Quality 566 inbound runway tree 5 right.
And we have a cargo aircraft coming in. So yes, there's this schedule here is part of all the aircrafts
Ground,
that are
Ariana
in your
522
real
tree heavy
color
request
pack.
pushback.
Different ones then to the ones that we have used before in the 9 o'clock session. So I'm using different aircrafts here now. Ariana 522 tree heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved. Ariana 522 tree heavy.
So hopefully everything will work out fine. No mistakes. And I'm going to try and let them talk and try not to talk on top of them. So I hope that works out as well.
Ground, Azol 2506 Heavy request taxi runway 36.
Azol 2506 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Azol 2506 Heavy. Ground, Air Algerie 6858 request taxi runway 36.
Air Algerie 6858, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Algerie 6858. Tower, Kuwaiti 574 inbound runway 35 right.
So I have several monitors that I'm looking at the whole lot. You will be just seeing everything that is on my right hand side. That's why I usually look on the right hand side to see in the command panel if everything is correct or incorrect. So that's why I
Turkish
look over there every now and then.
Taxi runway 36.
Turkish 216, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 216.
And of course I do see the wind direction and whatnot, that I'll be taking those informations from over
Ground,
there.
Pilot 329er request taxi runway 36.
Pilot 329er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Pilot 329er.
Right in front of
Ground,
me I have
Ariana 5223 Heavy request taxi runway 36.
Ariana 5223 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Ariana 5223 Heavy.
So right in front of me I have that what you have on your bottom left hand side is the ADIRS. I've got that very big in front of me so I can see the taxiways a lot better.
Ukraine International 682 request pushback.
Ukraine International 682 pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left via Bravo.
Ground, 35 left via Bravo pushback approved. Ukraine International 682.
Azol 2506 Heavy, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Azol 2506 Heavy.
I have my strip here on the
Tower,
right hand side,
Aeroflot
which you have on the right hand
5741
side
inbound
as
runway
well.
35 right.
But it's a lot bigger. And on my left hand side I have the deep right, the radar, and some other informations there. And on the bottom left I have my fourth monitor where I have my recordings and whatnot. Got my microphone right in front of me, got my lights everywhere so you guys can see me. I hope you enjoy. Quality 566, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 21 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, quality 566. Ground, Uzbek 4460 Heavy request pushback.
Uzbek 4460 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left via Bravo.
Ground, 35 left via Bravo pushback approved. Uzbek 4460
Need to tell
Heavy.
them that idea that normally I wouldn't say via, but
request pushback.
I have to do it in this case because otherwise he would go across runway 35 right, which I don't want.
International 682 request taxi runway 35 left.
Ukraine International 682, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Ukraine International 682.
Azol 2506 Heavy, wind is 21 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Azol 2506 Heavy.
Air Algerie 6858, runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Air Algerie 6858.
UTAIR 416 pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left via Bravo.
Ground, 35 left via Bravo pushback approved. UTAIR 416.
Tower, Cardreader 514 Heavy inbound runway 35 right.
So, got a whole bunch of departures here for you guys. Let me just push this over just a little bit. That may give you some more room to see. So as soon as the arrival has touched down, we can get Kuwaiti's clearance. He's on final already. Let me see if I can pull these apart a little bit here. Won't be able to do it much longer because we have a arrival of one per minute, one every minute. Kuwaiti 574, runway 35 right clear to land, wind is 21 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Kuwaiti 574.
Air Algerie 6858, wind is 21 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Air Algerie 6858.
Turkish 216, runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway tree 6 line up and wait, Turkish 216.
Azol 2506 heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Azol 2506 heavy.
Ground, Jordanian 49er request pushback.
Jordanian 49er pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6
All the way in
pushback
the back.
approved, Jordanian 49er. Tower, Libair 845 heavy inbound runway tree 5 right.
Ground, Uzbek 4460 heavy request taxi runway tree 5 left.
Quality 566. Taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 4 Alpha 3 Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 4 Alpha Tree Alpha, quality 566. Ground, Kashmir 218 heavy request pushback.
Kashmir 218 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, Tree 6 pushback approved, Kashmir 218 heavy.
Aerofloat 5741 runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 21 at 5 knots.
Runway Tree 5 right cleared to land, Aerofloat 5741.
Turkish 216. Wind is 205 knots. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 6 cleared for takeoff, Turkish 216. Ground, Utair 416 request taxi runway tree 5 left.
Ground, Turkish 50 request pushback.
Ariana 5223 heavy runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway Tree 6 line up and wait, Ariana 522 Tree heavy.
Utair 416 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Utair 416.
Uzbek 4460 heavy continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Uzbek 4460 heavy.
Kuwaiti 574 taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6, Kuwaiti 574.
Air Algerie 6858 contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Air Algerie 6858.
Qatari 514 heavy runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 22 at 5 knots. Qatar 514 actually Qatari 514 heavy runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 22 at 5 knots.
Runway Tree 5 right cleared to land, Qatar 514 heavy.
Ariana 5223 heavy wind is 22 at 5 knots. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 6 cleared for takeoff, Ariana 522 Tree heavy.
Apollo 329 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway Tree 6 line up and wait, Pilot Tree 29er.
Ukraine International 682 runway 35 left line up and wait.
Runway tree 5 left line up and wait, Ukraine International 682.
Turkish 216 contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Turkish 216.
Turkish 50 pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, Tree 6 pushback approved, Turkish 50.
Tower, Onur Air 54 tree 8 inbound runway tree 5 right. Ground, Jordanian 49er request taxi runway tree 6.
Jordanian 49er continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jordanian 49er.
Ukraine International 682 wind is 22 at 5 knots. Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 5 left cleared for takeoff, Ukraine International 682.
Libair 845 heavy runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 22 at 5 knots.
Runway tree 5 right cleared to land, Libair 845 heavy.
Aerofloat 5741 taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 1 Alpha Delta.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 1 Alpha Delta, Aerofloat 5741.
Apollo 329 wind is 22 at 5 knots. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 6 cleared for takeoff, Pilot Tree 29er.
Ariana 5223 heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Ariana 522 Tree heavy.
Quality 566 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, quality 566.
Utair 416 runway 35 left line up and wait.
Runway tree 5 left line up and wait, Utair 416.
Ground, Kashmir 218 heavy request taxi runway Tree 6.
Kashmir 218 heavy runway 36 via Tango 3 November 4 Golf.
Tower, Aegean 7 Tree 48 inbound runway Tree 5 right.
Ground, Mahan Air 2030 heavy request pushback.
Kashmir 218 heavy Runway 36 via Tango 3.
Runway tree 6 via Tango Tree, Kashmir 218 Heavy.
Qatari 514 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 5.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 5, Qatari 514 Heavy.
Quality 566, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, quality 566.
Jordanian 49, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Jordanian 49er.
UTAIR 416, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Runway 35 left line up and wait, UTAIR 416.
Ukraine International 682, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Ukraine International 682.
Apollo 329er, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Polo 329er.
Ono Air 5438, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 22 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Onur Air 5438.
Mahan Air 2030, heavy pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Unable takeoff, runway is too short, Mahan Air 2030 heavy.
Mahan Air 2030, heavy pushback approved, expect runway 35 left.
Ground, tree 5 left pushback approved, Mahan Air 2030 heavy.
Ground,
Libya.
Turkish 2036 request pushback.
Libya 845, heavy taxi to terminal via Charlie November 5.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 5, Libair 845 heavy.
Aegean 7348, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 22 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Aegean 7348.
UTAIR 416, wind is 22 at 5 knots, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff, UTAIR 416.
Uzbek 4460, heavy, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Runway 35 left line up and wait, Uzbek 4460 heavy.
Tower, Turkish 86 heavy inbound runway 35 right.
Turkish 2036, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Turkish 2036.
Air Albania 196, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Unable pushback, will advise when ready, Air Albania 196.
Jordanian 49er, wind is 22 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Jordanian 49er.
Turkish 86 heavy, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 22 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right clear to land, Turkish 86 heavy.
Ono Air 5438, taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 9er.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 9er, Onur Air 5438.
Uzbek 4460, heavy, wind is 22 at 5 knots, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff, Uzbek 4460 heavy.
Ground, Air Albania 196 request pushback.
UTAIR 416, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, UTAIR 416.
Air Albania 196, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Air Albania 196.
Ground, Turkish 50 request taxi runway tree 6.
Turkish 50, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 50.
Jordanian 49er, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Jordanian 49er.
Tower, Kuwaiti 82 heavy inbound runway 35 right.
Ground, Azal 916 request pushback. Tower, Gulf Air 8375 inbound runway 35 right.
Azal 916, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Ground, tree 4 right pushback approved, Azal 916.
Aegean 7348, taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Echo 10.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Echo 10, Aegean 7348.
Kuwaiti 823 heavy, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right clear to land, Kuwaiti 823 heavy.
Kashmir 218 heavy, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway tree 6 line up and wait, Kashmir 218 heavy. Ground, Turkish 694 request pushback.
Turkish 694, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Turkish 6904.
Ground, Mahan Air 2030 heavy request taxi runway 35 left.
Mahan Air 2030 heavy runway 35 left via Tango 9er.
Runway 35 left via Tango 9er, Mahan Air 2030 heavy.
Uzbek 4460 heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Uzbek 4460 heavy.
Kashmir 218 heavy, wind is 23 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for take. Kashmir 218 heavy. Kashmir 218 heavy.
Ground, Kamgar 8 tree heavy request pushback.
Kashmir 218 heavy. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff. Wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Kashmir 218 heavy.
Turkish 50 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Turkish 50.
Mahan Air 2030 heavy, taxi. Mahan Air 2030 heavy, runway, it's too late now.
Mahan Air
Ono Air
2030 heavy.
5438, hold position.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions. Mahan Air 2030 heavy.
Mahan Air 2030 heavy, runway 35 left via November 3 Delta.
Hold position. Onur Air 5438.
Ono Air 5438, continue taxi.
Runway 35 left via November 3 Delta.
Turkish
Mahan Air
86 heavy, taxi to
2030
terminal via Charlie, November 6 Golf.
Continue taxi. Onur Air 5438.
Golf Air 8375, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6 Golf, Turkish 86 heavy.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Gulf Air 8375.
Kashmir 218 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Kashmir 218 heavy. Tower, J0268 inbound runway 35 right.
Kamgar 833 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Kamgar 833 heavy. Ground, Burke Air tree 906 request pushback.
Burke Air 3906 pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Burke Air tree 906. Ground, Lib Air 1046 request pushback.
Lib Air 1046 pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Lib Air 1046.
Gulf Air 8375 exit at taxiway Charlie 10.
Exit at taxiway Charlie 10, Gulf Air 8375.
So you're going to get around there or not?
Ground, Turkish 2036 request taxi runway 36.
It's taking the corner so tight.
Ground, Air Albania 196 request
Turkish
taxi
86
runway
heavy, continue
36.
taxi.
Say again, Turkish 86 heavy.
Turkish 86 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 86 heavy.
Oh yes, I've got
Tower,
him.
Tower 866
Wonderful.
inbound runway 35 right.
Jazira 268, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, J0268.
Kuwaiti 823 heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie, November 5.
Ground, Azal 916 request taxi runway 34 right.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 5, Kuwaiti 823 heavy.
Air Albania 1906, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Albania 196.
Gulf Air 8375, taxi to terminal via
Unable to comply, Gulf Air 8375.
Gulf Air 8375, taxi to terminal via Charlie, November 1 Tango 7.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 7, Gulf Air 8375.
Taram 866, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right clear to land, Tarom 866.
Turkish 50, wind is 23 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Turkish 50.
Azal 916, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Azal 916. Ground, Qatari 820 heavy request pushback.
Qatari 820 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground, tree 6 pushback approved, Qatari 820 heavy. Tower, Corendon tree 561 inbound runway tree 5 right. Ground, Universal Cargo 2654 heavy request pushback.
Universal Cargo 2654 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left.
Ground, 35 left pushback approved. Universal Cargo 2654 heavy.
20268 taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6, J0268.
Corendon 3561 runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 23 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land. Corendon 3561. Ground, Turkish 694 request taxi runway 36.
Golf 8375 hold position.
Hold position, Gulf Air 8375.
Turkish 694 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 694. Ground, Cargo Jet 280 heavy request pushback.
Cargo Jet 280 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left.
Ground, 35 left pushback approved. Cargo Jet 280 heavy.
Turkish 50 contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Turkish 50.
Golf Air 8375 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Gulf Air 8375. Tower, Libyan Wings 29er inbound runway 35 right. Ground, Burak Air 396 request taxi runway 36.
Burak Air 396 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Burak Air 396.
Turkish 694 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Turkish 694. Ground, Camcar 833 heavy request taxi runway 36.
Camcar 833 heavy continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Camcar 833 heavy.
Mahan Air 2030 heavy continue taxi. No, we don't want to do that because
Ground,
we've got the
Libya
arrival coming in.
1046 request taxi runway 36.
Libya 1046 continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Libya 1046.
So we have the Corendon 3561 go around.
Go around, Corendon 3561.
Corendon 3561 contact departure. The other one just
Contact
took
departure.
too long.
Good evening, Corendon 3561.
Libyan Wings 29er runway 35 right clear to land. Wind is 24 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Libyan Wings 29er. Tower, Skip 3263 inbound runway 35 right.
Turkish 694 wind is 24 at 5 knots. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Turkish 694.
Air Albania 196 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Air Albania 196.
Ground, Lufthansa 773 request pushback.
Lufthansa 773 pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, 36 pushback approved, Lufthansa 773.
Taram 866 taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 4 Alpha 3 Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 4 Alpha 3 Alpha, Tarom 866.
Ground, Royal Air Maroc 683 request pushback. Tower, Qatar Cargo 8106 heavy inbound runway 35
Royal
right.
Air Maroc 683 pushback approved. Expect runway 36.
Ground, 36 pushback approved, Royal Air Maroc 683.
Mahan Air 2030 heavy continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Mahan Air 2030 heavy.
Ground, Air Serbia 2240 request pushback.
Air Albania 196 wind is 24 at 5 knots. Runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Air Albania 196.
Burak 396 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Burak Air 396. Ground, Qatar 820 heavy request taxi runway 36. Ground, Universal Cargo 2654 heavy request taxi runway 35 left.
Tower, Black Sea 36 heavy inbound runway 35 right.
Ground, Cargo Jet 280 heavy request taxi runway 35 left. Tower, Singapore Cargo 2459er heavy inbound runway 35 right. Runway 35 right cleared to land, Skip 3263.
Libyan Wings 29er taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 6, Libyan Wings 29er. Ground, Lufthansa 77 Tree request taxi runway 36.
Qatari 820 Heavy, continue taxi.
Say again, Qatari 820 Heavy.
Qatari 820 Heavy, continue taxi. Qatari 820 Heavy, continue taxi.
Tower, Nouvelle Air 5106 inbound runway 35 right.
Qatar Cargo 8106 Heavy, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 2485 knots.
Continue taxi, Qatari 820 Heavy.
Qatar Cargo 8106 Heavy, take next available exit on left.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Qatar Cargo 8106 Heavy.
Turkish 6904, contact departure.
Take next available exit on left, Qatar Cargo 8106
Air
Heavy.
Albania 196, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Turkish 6904.
Mahan Air 2030 Heavy, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Contact departure. Good evening, Air Albania 196.
Burak Air 3906, wind is 2485 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left, line up and wait, Mahan Air 2030 Heavy.
Camguy 33 Heavy, runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Burak Air 3906.
Turkish 2036, continue taxi.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Camgar 833 Heavy.
Lufthansa 773, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 2036.
Black Sea 36 Heavy, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 2485 knots.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 773.
Black Sea 36 Heavy, take next available exit on left.
Runway 35 right cleared to land. Black Sea 36 Heavy.
Mahan Air 2030 Heavy, wind is 2485 knots, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Take next available exit on left. Black Sea 36 Heavy.
Camga 833 Heavy, wind is 2485 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff, Mahan Air 2030 Heavy.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Camgar 833 Heavy.
Burak Air 3906, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal, Skjup 3263. Contact departure, good evening, Burak Air 3906.
Lib Air 1046, runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Lib Air 1046.
Taram 866, continue taxi. Taram 866, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Tarom 866.
Aizal 9016, wind is 2485 knots, runway. Aizal Air 9016, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right cleared for takeoff, Aizal
Qatar
9016.
Cargo 8106 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Qatar Cargo 8106 Heavy.
Singapore Cargo 2459 Heavy, runway 35 right, cleared to land, wind is 25 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Singapore Cargo 2459er Heavy.
Singapore Cargo 2459 Heavy, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Singapore Cargo 2459er Heavy.
Taram 866, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Tarom 866.
Mahan Air 2030 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening, Mahan Air 2030 Heavy.
Black Sea 36 Heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Black Sea 36 Heavy.
Universal Cargo 2654 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Universal Cargo 2654 Heavy.
Lib Air 1046, wind is 25 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Lib Air 1046.
Camga 833 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Camgar 833 Heavy.
Air Serbia 2240, pushback approved, expect runway 36.
Ground. 36 pushback approved. Air Serbia 2240.
Turkish 2036, runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Turkish 2036.
Nouvelle Air 5106, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 25 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Nouvelle Air 5106.
Cargo Jet 280 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, cargo jet 280 heavy.
Azol 9016, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Azol 9016.
Royal Air Maroc 683, continue. He's not ready yet.
Say again,
Oh,
Royal
good.
Air Maroc 683.
You weren't ready yet, that's the problem.
Ground, Royal Air Maroc 683 request taxi runway 36.
Royal Air Maroc 683, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Royal Air Maroc 683.
Turkish 2036, wind is 25 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Turkish 2036.
Libair 1046, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Libair 1046.
Qatari 820 heavy, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Qatar 820 heavy.
French Post 2130, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 25 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right clear to land, French Post 2130. Tower, French Post 2130 inbound runway 35 right.
French Post 2130, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, French Post 2130.
Singapore Cargo 2459, heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Singapore Cargo 2459er heavy.
Cargo Jet 280 heavy, hold position.
Hold position, Cargo Jet 280 heavy.
Qatari 820 heavy, wind is 25 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Qatar 820 heavy.
Lufthansa 773, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Lufthansa 773.
Universal Cargo 265 for heavy, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Runway 35 left line up and wait, Universal Cargo 2654 heavy.
Nouvelle Air 5106, taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 7.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 7, Nouvelle Air 5106.
Turkish 2036, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Turkish 2036.
Cargo Jet 280 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Cargo Jet 280 heavy. Tower, Corendon 3561 inbound runway 35 right.
Universal Cargo 2654 heavy, wind is 24 at 5 knots, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff, Universal Cargo 2654 heavy.
Cargo Jet 280 heavy, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Runway 35 left line up and wait, Cargo Jet 280 heavy.
Corendon 3561, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind is 24 at 5 knots.
Runway 35 right cleared to land, Corendon 3561.
Qatari 820 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Qatar 820 heavy.
Lufthansa 773, wind is 24 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 773.
Royal Air Maroc 683, runway 36, line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Royal Air Maroc 683.
Ground, Air Serbia 2240 request taxi runway 36.
Air Serbia 2240, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Serbia 2240.
Cargo Jet 280 heavy, wind is 24 at 5 knots, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left cleared for takeoff, Cargo Jet 280 heavy.
Universal Cargo 2654 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Universal Cargo 2654 heavy.
So, we have our final arrivals coming in. That was a pretty busy session, wouldn't you think so? And I hope you have enjoyed that session as well. That would be wonderful if you've enjoyed that. So let's quickly get these last three up in the air. Royal Air Maroc 683, wind is 24 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Royal Air Maroc 683.
Lufthansa 773, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Lufthansa 773.
French Post 2130, taxi to apron via Alpha 7 Alpha.
Taxi to apron via Alpha 7 Alpha, French Post 2130.
So as you can see, finally getting everybody home and away. So we have plenty of cargoes here at night as well, so that came out pretty well. Cargo Jet 280 heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Cargo Jet 280 heavy.
So there was a just one part in between there when some of the commands just didn't come across enough, and that sort of knocked me over a little bit. But in the end we were able to get that solved as well. Royal Air Maroc 683 contact departure. So we didn't have to
Contact
talk
departure,
on top of the other one.
good evening, Royal Air Maroc 683.
Ooh. Steep. Okay, let's speed this whole thing up a little bit so you guys can see the movement. Corendon 3561 taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 9er.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie November 1 Tango 9er, Corendon 3561.
So you guys can see them moving around a little bit better. And then we have our final departure. So we can take we'll take all these off here for the time being and get our attention over to the Air Serbia. Air Serbia 2240 runway 36 line up and wait.
Runway 36 line up and wait, Air Serbia 2240.
So let's check the final departure, as you know, on his own, and we'll see the terminal on the back. The terminal that you can see in the back is the Terminal G, and then on the left hand side all the way down the back there, or in front of this, is the VIP General Aviation, and then the back there you have the Southeast Apron. So let's get the final departure commander. Serbia 2240, wind is 23 at 5 knots, runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 cleared for takeoff, Air Serbia 2240.
So just check out the terminal in the back there. Make it a little bit smaller so you guys can enjoy. Look at all these beautiful lights there in the back. And in the back there you can see that is the North Apron. Air Serbia 2240 contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Air Serbia 2240.
And our final aircraft is the Corendon one, so let's fly over to him and get him to settle down in his position with the terminal on the back. So I hope you have indeed enjoyed this. So this has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. Take care everybody, until the next time. Bye bye.